today's newspaper. For the first time we have oral vaccination for cholera. Oral vaccination by the name called as Hilchol. Hilchol, that is prelims point of view, factual question. Apart from that, see, there is something called as Supreme Court stays Ayush Ministry's notification omitting key role prohibiting misleading advertisement. Nowadays, misleading advertisements are very much in news. Misleading advertisements. For example, recently one of the IAS Academy of Delhi, Sriram's IAS was been fined with 2 lakhs rupees. So those, they directly mention, they mention rank 3 or rank 4 or rank 5. So students doesn't know whether that person is from full batch or prelims cum mains batch or test series batch or etc. So there is no clarity. For example, just an example as a quote of case study, All India rank 3 Ananya Reddy, very clearly we gave a very big advertisement in Hindu newspaper, but very big letters we mentioned interview guidance program. Lot of people who were being surrounded me, they told that, sir, why you keep that interview guidance program, but very strongly, very rigidly told that no, this particular person has been taken this particular services from us, so this particular name only we have to put. So, but some places what they did, you can notice that it is there in that particular office, but some people what they do, they just mention All India rank 3 or All India rank 4, All India rank 1. We don't know whether they are from prelims batch or mains batch or optional batch, etc. There should be a properly, categorically they have to place. For each and every person which we put, we mentioned what they took from us. Why? Because misleading advertisement is very dangerous. It is nothing but unethical practice. We are giving wrong information. So that is what here also. Wrong information, misleading advertisements. It is been controlled under Advertisement Standards Council of India. There is one particular council which is called as Advertising Standards Council of India. That is one thing which we have to remember. Second, advancing equity from COVID-19 to monkeypox. This is very interesting article, advancing equity from COVID-19 to monkeypox. This article you have to read. I gave the mains answer, so you no need to read it. Everything is there in the mains answer. Pakistan is getting rocked by terrorist attacks, mainly in Balochistan province. Himachal makes 21, page number 10, last down, south. Page number 10, south, southeast. What is there in southeast? Himachal makes 21, the minimum age of marriage for women. The first state in India which made 21 years minimum age to get married is Himachal Pradesh. So they, before the central government make a law, the Himachal Pradesh had made a law that the minimum age for marriage for a girl is 21 years. Trade unions. India-Brazil, we have a strategic partnership agreement. India-Brazil, page number 12, we have a strategic partnership agreement. How many articles we are going to read today? Number 1, Ayush Ministry's misleading advertisements, 1 article. Monkeypox equity, that article we are going to read. Number 2, Himachal Pradesh is going to be the first state to implement 21 years of minimum age. Cholera oral vaccine. See, once we know the story what is happening in Kolkata, RJ Kar College. Now you don't read about it. After 10 days or 15 days or 20 days, one conclusion will come. We have to read the conclusion. It's time waste. One conclusion of 20 days or 25 days compulsory, CBI will come to a conclusion how the incident happened and what are the steps taken by National Task Force. National Task Force is started by whom? Supreme Court of India. Supreme Court of India had told that there is a need for establishment of National Task Force, and this National Task Force is going to give guidelines how to protect the health professionals, exclusively female health professionals. Not only doctor, nurse also, health professionals. That is the reason, it is not doctor, it is health professional. So now we will not come to a conclusion. Of 10 to 15 days we will come to a conclusion. That day we have to read the news. Conclusion we have to read. Now what is happening in Kerala? Sexual cases on all the film stars. Not one, everyone. This will go for another 20-30 days. After 30 days one conclusion will come. We have to read that conclusion. So it's a flow. In that flow, at the end one conclusion will come. That conclusion only we have to remember. That is useful. India-Brazil Strategic Partnership Agreement. Rest all. See, you will see here. First, see, examine the significance of advancing. Open the mains question of the editorial. First, we have to understand the question. How to understand the question is 50% of your answer, you know. 50% of your answer is understanding the question. Examine the significance of advancing health equity in India. అంటే హెల్త్ ఈక్విటీ అందరి దగ్గర అందుబాటులో ఉందా లేదా, ఎవ్రీవన్ ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్ హెల్త్ సర్వీసెస్ ఆర్ నాట్, all the sections of people are getting health services or not. Examine. We have to examine whether everyone is getting health services or not. If yes, what are the reasons? If no, what are the reasons? That is the first statement of the question. Examine the significance. Anyhow, significance is there. If health equity is there, significance, everyone will have health inclusion. How financial inclusion, how social inclusion, now which inclusion? Health inclusion. Financial inclusion, everyone should get bank accounts. Social inclusion, everyone should be developed. Health inclusion means everyone should get health services. Significance. But what is the key word? Examine. Manam examine cheyali. We have to examine. What is the benefits because of health equity? What are disadvantages when we don't get health equity? So first question we understood. First part of the question. Examine the significance of advancing health equity in India, particularly in the context of emerging health threats like Mpox, monkeypox, and the lessons learned from the COVID-19 pandemic. Now you see, in the COVID-19 pandemic, we learned a lot of lessons. What? Gas cylinders, oxygen cylinders were not available. People did not die because of COVID-19, people died because of absence of oxygen cylinders. Oxygen cylinders are not available means health infrastructure failed. Oxygen cylinders are minimum basic requirement, no? So if oxygen cylinders are not there means health infrastructure has been failed, number one. Number two, hydroxychloroquine one medicine was there. Hydroxychloroquine was a medicine which was being given at the time of COVID-19. At one point of time it reached 10 lakhs per 20 rupees medicine it is. Hydroxychloroquine is a 20-30 rupees medicine it is. It reached up to 10 lakhs. It sold on black market. The people came to know, or the people understood that hydroxychloroquine is one particular medicine which is the best solution for COVID-19. So everyone started buying hydroxychloroquine. Hydroxychloroquine completed. The people are ready to save their lives, their family members' life, to sell, to buy up to 10 lakhs. Question, second part of the question. Particularly in the context of emerging health threats. What is emerging health threats? Earlier it was COVID-19, now it is monkeypox. Emerging health threats. So yesterday it was COVID-19 and today it is monkeypox. So today I have to address monkeypox by learning the lessons from COVID-19. What lessons we learned? COVID-19, we are in 21st century, we are having humongous technology, we have information technology, we have artificial intelligence, we have robotics, we have nanotechnology. The COVID came in 2020, but the COVID vaccine came in 2021. 1 year we took to manufacture a COVID vaccination, a virus vaccination. We failed. As a scientific community, we failed. For 1 year, people died, almost 1 lakh people died across India. Yes or no? So much of technology we have. We are proud that human being went up to moon, human being went up to space, astronauts reached down onto the space, but we could not find a vaccine for a microorganism. Microorganism dominated the world. Microorganism had shut down the world. Means who failed? Man failed. Who failed? Man failed. Human being failed. In spite of technology, in spite of all these things, lessons learned. Whether we learn lessons or not, if not, the monkeypox is going to be another big thing. If not, the monkeypox is going to be another big thing. Today again monkeypox, tomorrow another fox will come. Day after tomorrow another fox will come. So what are the lessons learned? The first part of the question is health equity is significance. Examine positives and negatives. Everyone should get health inclusion should happen. It should not be commercialized. Those are positives and negatives. What lessons we learned from COVID-19? From those lessons we have to add to what? Monkeypox. Same. Last year prelims didn't clear. So what lessons you learned such that you will not clear prelims, such that you will clear prelims this time? Discuss the challenges and initiatives undertaken to promote equitable health access for all, especially marginalized communities. Big people, they went into Apollo, Yashoda, etc., they saved their lives. Then what about below poverty line people? What about marginalized community? Whether they have to die, whether there is no solution. COVID-19 killed, now monkeypox is ready. So what is the solution for marginalized communities? social issue type of a question this is. This type of questions we can expect. Now you see the answer. First I gave what is health equity, then significance of, see the headings only. First health equity, first line means understanding of health equity, then context, what is the context, COVID-19 is the context. Then third, significance, advantages of advancing health equity, what is advantage, preventing disparities in health outcomes. Second, strengthening national health security, strengthening national health security. Third, promoting social justice and inclusivity, yes or no, promoting social justice, samajika nyayam and inclusivity. Fourth heading what, enhancing, if I am healthy then I will do work, so my productivity will be more or less, so enhancing economic productivity. But what are the challenges? There are challenges, no? What are the challenges? Question, challenges are there, no? First challenge, healthcare infrastructure gap. There is an example. During second wave of COVID-19, many rural areas in states like Uttar Pradesh and Bihar faced severe shortage of medical oxygen. Yes or no? Now you use the second one. Economic disparities in affordability issues. See the example. High cost of Mpox vaccine estimated at $100 per dose. 80 into 100 how much? 8,000 rupees per dose means who should buy? Monthly salary is 8,000 and one vaccine is, dose is 8,000. Whether he will take or he will compromise. Economic disparity. Third, social determinants of health. See the example. National Family Health Survey revealed that malnutrition rates in certain tribal communities are alarmingly high, leading to higher susceptible to diseases like COVID-19. And it is not only that, what we eat also very important. When we are malnourished, our immune system will become weak. When our immune system is weak, we easily attract towards, yesterday COVID-19, today Mpox. Barriers to technology and innovation access. See, for every challenge we have to prove with example. For every challenge we have to prove with example. Infrastructure gap, if I write, I should show the example, no? We have to show the example. Economic disparities means we have to show the example. Now, initiatives by the government to promote equitable access. What are the initiatives? Government health schemes like Ayushman Bharat, Pradhana Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, National Health Mission, National Rural Health Mission, National Urban Health Mission. Now every state is having aims like institutions. Then only everyone will have. More, tell me. Technology transfer, local manufacturing, international collaborations. So question, answer writing practice. People will be confused answer writing practice. Before writing an answer, first you have to understand what? They will not understand, generally everyone will face it. Generally students will not focus upon understanding the question. The 50% of the target will be done when we understand the question. Now again I will read the question. Examine the significance of advancing health equity in India. Health equity unte ఏమేం బెనిఫిట్స్ ఏమేమి నష్టాలు అంతేనా. రెండో పార్ట్, పర్టికులర్ ఇన్ ద కాంటెక్స్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎమర్జింగ్ హెల్త్ కేర్స్. ఇంతకుముందు కోవిడ్-19 ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకొని మంకీ పాక్స్కి జవాబు చెప్పాలి. ఈ ఛాలెంజెస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎలాంటి ఇనిషియేటివ్స్ తీసుకోవాలి, ఇన్ని ఛాలెంజెస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎలా ఉండాలి, వాట్ ఆర్ ఆల్ ద సొల్యూషన్స్. గవర్నమెంట్ స్కీమ్స్, ఆయుష్మాన్ భారత్, జన ఆరోగ్య యోజన, నేషనల్ హెల్త్ మిషన్, నేషనల్ రూరల్ హెల్త్ మిషన్, నేషనల్ అర్బన్ హెల్త్ మిషన్, generic medicines, aims like institution in every state. Once upon a time only it was located in Delhi. Now almost every state is having aims like institutions. Now government told yesterday, the government told 75,000 new MBBS seats will be created. So more number of doctors. Which of the following statements regarding the regulation of misleading advertisements are correct? The drugs and cosmetic rules include provisions that prohibit misleading advertisements of Ayurveda, Siddha and Unani drugs. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has no involvement. No. Information and broadcasting, they will involve or no involvement? Involve. So statement is correct or wrong? Wrong. The Supreme Court has mandated that all advertising agencies must submit a self-declaration certificate. సెల్ఫ్ డిక్లరేషన్ సర్టిఫికేట్ అంటే నేను ఏదైతే అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ చేస్తున్నానో అది 100% కరెక్ట్, అందులో ఏమైనా తప్పులు ఉంటే నేను బాధ్యుణ్ణి, అలా అన్నమాట సెల్ఫ్ డిక్లరేషన్. సుప్రీంకోర్టు మన రీసెంట్గా జడ్జిమెంట్ ఇచ్చింది. సో దట్ ఏదైనా తప్పు ఉంటే నువ్వే సెల్ఫ్ డిక్లరేషన్ ఇచ్చావు కదా, సో 100% తప్పు అయినట్టే కదా. ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ 1 and 3. The female labor force participation is published in the periodic labor force survey report released by Ministry of Labor and Employment. Everyone by common sense, female labor workforce, labor, so Ministry of Labor and ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ అనుకుంటారు. బట్ ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ మినిస్ట్రీ ఆఫ్ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ అండ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్. ఒకటి, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ సర్వేస్ లైక్ నేషనల్ శాంపుల్ సర్వే, సెంట్రల్ స్టాటిస్టికల్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ ద సర్వేస్ ఆర్ రిలీజ్డ్ బై మినిస్ట్రీ ఆఫ్ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ అండ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్. ఇది కూడా ఎవరు? మినిస్ట్రీ ఆఫ్ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ అండ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. సో ఫస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇస్ రాంగ్. The establishment of community-based child care services has been uniformly successful across all states in India, leading to substantial increase in female labor force participation. Again you read. The establishment of community-based child care services has been uniformly successful. Not all states, 100% not all states. This చదవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. It is there in the statement only. Uniformly successful across all states. Uniformly successful across all. Impossible. So both statements are wrong. Next you see, the use of existing infrastructure for new diagnostic tests can enhance the efficiency of disease detection. Yes or no? Yes or no? Read again. The use of existing infrastructure for new diagnostic tests can enhance the efficiency of disease detection. Cheppandi. Yes, second statement. Molecular level lo molecular diagnostic tests that target multiple regions of a viral genome can provide comprehensive results across various. India's strategic partnership with Brazil, this is something which is completely factual. You have to read this. You have to remember. Which of the following is the most significant factor contributing to the success of northern bald iris reintroduction project in Central Europe? Northern bald ibis. Northern bald ibis means one bird. C answer. It is nothing but it's a technique to teach the birds to find its route. One route will be there. That route is permanent. Mainly immigration birds. Migratory birds will follow one path. To identify that path, historical path, these birds were being added. So they will follow the historical path. So when we have a camera with that, then we can understand, historically the birds used to follow this path. Which bird? Northern bald ibis. So how many articles you are reading today? Oral cholera vaccine. Number 2, misleading advertisements. Number 3, monkeypox, health equity. Number 4, India-Brazil strategic partnership. 5th, Himachal Pradesh, 18 to 21 years.